The Eggstravagant Problem. Written by Lori Sherritt Fleming, illustrated by Scott Ritchie. Mrs. Aves had 4 strange, colorful, and very loud birds balanced on her arms, and another one on her head. Class, today is Crazy Critter Day. Let me introduce you to my 5 pets. This is Gabby, Skittles, Gizmo, Bonbon, and Noodles. She placed each one carefully on her desk while the students asked questions. It was almost recess when squawk, squawk! The birds began to make a lot of noise.
Look,
Arjun pointed.
they have just laid 2 eggs each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Counted Mei Li. Oh goodness! Eggs cannot be moved! Panicked Mrs. Aves. My pets will have to stay here until their eggs hatch. The next morning, 10 chicks flapped around the class, hopping from desk to desk, scooting between the legs of students. Just as they finished rounding them up, squawk, squawk! A loud screech came from the cloakroom. Shanoa ran to investigate.
Mrs. Aves, your pets have laid 5 more eggs each. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Counted Rodrigo. Oh my, sighed Mrs. Aves. By the next morning, all of the eggs had hatched. Some of the chicks were swinging upside down on the lights. Others were making nests out of library books.
25 new chicks plus 10 from yesterday. Let's see. That's 35 chicks,
Added Dylan.
I brought some food for them because I thought they might be hungry.
They had finally finished feeding them and cleaning the classroom when squawk, squawk!
I think we're going to need more birdseed. Your pets just laid 10 more eggs each.
Maya announced.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Counted Yoshi. Oh no, Mrs. Aves moaned. Our class is going to the birds. The next day, the classroom was a disaster. There were more chicks than students. The chicks had found crayons and were scribbling all over the walls and ceiling.
50 new chicks plus 35 from yesterday. Let's see. That's 85 chicks.
Counted Amara. I think it's time for all of us to fly the coop, decided Mrs. Aves. We've got to find our winged friends new homes. Can anyone do a bird call? Chirp, chirp! First, a group of 50 chicks followed Arjun, Mei Li, and Shenoa outside. 10 flew to an elm tree, leaving 40. 10 more settled in a pine tree, leaving 30. 10 more swooped into an oak tree, leaving 20. 10 more glided into a maple tree, leaving 10. The final 10 hopped into the rose bushes, chirping happily. Cheep, cheep. Second, a group of 25 chicks followed Rodrigo, Amelia, and Dylan outside. 5 fluttered to the elm tree, leaving 20. 5 more flapped into the pine tree, leaving 15. 5 more soared into the oak tree, leaving 10. 5 more landed in the maple tree, leaving 5. The final 5 disappeared into the rose bushes, cheeping happily. Tweet, tweet! A third and final group of 10 chicks followed Maya, Yoshi, and Amara outside. 2 whooshed into the elm tree, leaving 8. 2 more dove into the pine tree, leaving 6. 2 more darted into the oak tree, leaving 4. 2 more hurried into the maple tree, leaving 2. The final 2 scampered into the rose bushes, tweeting happily. The home time bell rang. Well done, everyone. Mrs. Aves collected her pets. What crazy critters I have! They really are quite a handful. Come now, Gabby, Skittles, Gizmo, and Bonbon. They flew to their places on her arms, while Noodles settled on her head. Amelia giggled, pulling a feather from behind her ear.
Mrs. Aves, it might be easier if we had a crazy hair day next time instead.
Mrs. Aves smiled. You know what, Amelia? I think you're right.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.